fatal grips. Don't forget to use that 10% discount code ELITE. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Elite back up with another video. And in this video, I pretty much want to talk about SSDs inside the Ps4. Now, recently, I went and purchased. Well, first, pay attention to right here. When I load into when the level's loading, look how fast it, BAM! And then you see how quick. If you were to try that on your old 500 gigabyte hard drive, it would take like maybe one chop, two chops, and then in. But look at this one. I'm the first one to spawn in at everyone in the lobby, and I have the most horrible, I'm talking about horrible, brutal upload speed, probably with the lowest that I play with out of everybody I play with. I mean, I have terrible upload speed. My upload speed is like close, not even a one upload. That's bad. So, again, my friend Blow, my techie friend, had told me pretty much to look into getting an SSD or hard drive, and I was like, well, what's the point of getting an SSD hard drive? There's a lot of good reasons why you should upgrade to get an SSD. Now, I went out and got, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but I think it's TOSHIBA. I went out and got this one at my local Fry's electronics store. Well, pretty much any electronics store that has that sells SSDs. This is a 240 gigabyte SSD solid state drive hard drive. Now, what this helps with, and the reason why I recommend people not only to get this for your PC, for your Windows 10 or any type of operating system that involves like loading levels with booting times, also for your just internet exploring. Like if you wanted to boot up faster, render a little bit quicker, solid state drive will be the best way to go. Now, don't get me wrong, it took me about 4 tries to figure out how to get the update installed into this hard drive, because you do have to, especially if you have a brand new one, it's easy. You just pop it in, install it into your PS4, and then put the update to your PlayStation. But if it's a solid state drive that you've taken out of your PC and you don't care and you want to give it a try, you gotta format it. And once you format it, then pop it in, and then you get to do the update from PS4. You go to PlayStation's website on your internet, get at least something that's higher than a gig or 2 gigs of a USB stick flash drive, put it into your computer and download the updates onto there. Bring it over to your PS4 and start up your PS4 and put it into safe mode. Once you put it into safe mode, you go to initialize to reinstall software, and if it picks up correctly, it should run through all the steps and put all the updates onto the new SSD. Now, you're probably wondering, why did I get a 240 gigabyte? The only reason why I got a 240 gigabyte instead of a 500, for one, a 500 gigabyte, it's expensive. It's expensive as hell. It's like $150 for a hard drive for a 500 gig. Now, the 240 was, I want to say I spent $95. It was $89. I got it for $89. Like I said, at the local electronics store I got. But the whole reason I'm making this video is for y'all. If you have this problem, where I've had this problem for the past fucking years of having this cheap ass PS4 since the ending of 2013 when I got this baby. Now, I've had this problem day and night. One, some video games, the gun camos, the reticles, some of the characters, they wouldn't render. They wouldn't render correctly. And I'm talking about, this is all coming from my 500 gigabyte regular hard drive, mechanical hard drive. That's a 2.5, which you could get on 1 terabyte, but it's still not going to be fast enough compared to the solid state drive. Now, I had that problem. Badass Nicole, I'm drinking your drink too. The other problem also too that I had is that when somebody sent me a message on PlayStation and I was in a party chat, I would have this problem where I would try to leave, or at least back out of the screen of the game, go to my messages, and when I try to click on the picture to see what it was that they sent me, it took forever to load up the picture and for me to even see it. And it was bad enough that also too that whenever I'm done looking at the picture and trying to write the dude back, it would take forever for me to back out to get back in my game. That fixes it. An SSD will fix that to where you can back in and out of your main menu of the dashboard and then go back in your game so you don't get kicked, especially if you play Black Ops 3 or any type of game that kicks you for inactivity. Now, I don't know how this works out for Xbox One. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, but my main focus right now is the PS4. You could also probably put this on PS3 because they're all pretty much a 2.5 like hard drive base. Like it's pretty much like a laptop hard drive. Now that fixed that. And the other thing that I was having problems with besides that is also too, whenever I try to boot up your PS4, when you start up your PS4, it boots up fast. Like I'm talking about, it takes like a second or two just to boot up and you're already into your main menu or to choose your profile to start up the PS4. That boots up fast. There's faster loading times on game, especially when it comes to like GTA 5 or Fallout 4. The loading times are cut down a little bit shorter. It still may be, you may think it feels a little bit slow, but in reality you're shaving about like 5 to 6 seconds off than what it would be with a slower regular hard drive. Now you see right here proof with the hard drive with the SSD. I spawned in first before the whole fucking team. I didn't start running, but I did get at least like a 2 to 3 second run before everyone started coming in, like, or actually taking off from my team, at least my point on my team. Now the load of the leveling and all that loaded up pretty fast. That's the thing that I liked. But I do recommend y'all to give an SSD and give it a try. You know, if you play, like I said, if you play GTA, you play Fallout 4, or you want to load into the game a little bit faster, you feel like your game's glitching, more than likely it's your hard drive's going bad or something. So get a solid state drive, which is a SSD. But also too, don't forget that if you do get the 240 gigabyte SSD, try to get an external hard drive. You can get up to 1 terabyte, up to 8 terabytes of an external hard drive that you can put into the PS4. But make sure you do that, and that will fix your problems, and you'll still be able to play your games off of the external onto your PS4. But I'll see you on the next one.